Good evening, dear listener. Welcome to Bedtime Reveries, where stories guide you softly into dreams. My name is Whispering Dreamcatcher, and tonight, I invite you to rest, to breathe deeply, and to follow me into a tale as old as the stars themselves. This is the story of Coyote and the stars, a Native American legend, whispered by generations around fires beneath the endless sky. It is a story of cleverness, curiosity, and how one playful spirit shaped the heavens we see above us. So, lie back, close your eyes, take a deep breath in, hold, and exhale slowly. The night has come, the stars are waiting, and our story begins. Imagine yourself on a wide plain beneath the night sky. The air is cool, carrying the faint scent of sagebrush and pine. Above you, the stars scatter like diamonds, countless and bright. A small fire crackles before you. Around it, people sit quietly, waiting, listening. An elder leans forward, their eyes glowing with wisdom, and begins to speak. Long ago, the elder says, the sky was not as you see it now. The stars were few, scattered, and dim. The world above was bare, and the night was darker than it should have been. And it was then that Coyote appeared. The elder's voice carries warmth and humor. Coyote was clever. Coyote was curious, and Coyote was never still. He liked to wonder, to play tricks, to ask questions no one else thought to ask. One night, while looking at the sky, Coyote tilted his head and frowned. "Why is the sky so empty?" he asked. "Why is it so dark when it could be bright and full? The people need light. The earth needs beauty. The night needs stars." And once, Coyote asked a question. He could never leave it unanswered. Coyote ran through the villages, wagging his tail, his eyes wide with excitement. "Come," he said to the people. "Bring me stones, smooth ones, shiny ones, ones that gleam in the firelight. Bring them to me, and I will make the sky beautiful." The people laughed, for Coyote was known for his tricks, but they gathered stones anyway, filling baskets, piling them high. Soon, Coyote stood before a mountain of shining stones. He wagged his tail and grinned. "Yes," he said, "this will do." The elder lifts their hands, miming the motion. Coyote climbed to the top of a hill. He took one stone in his paw, tossed it into the sky, and it stuck. It shimmered, glowing like fire. He threw another, and another, and another. Each stone became a star, bright against the dark. The people gasped as the sky began to sparkle. Coyote laughed and tossed the stones faster and faster, until the heavens were alive with light. Close your eyes. Imagine Coyote tossing glowing stones into the sky. Each stone shines as it lands, becoming a star. One by one, the night brightens. Watch as the sky above you fills with light, constellations forming, patterns unfolding. The world is no longer dark, it is alive, vibrant, endless. Take a breath in and out. You are lying beneath Coyote's sky, wrapped in starlight. The elder chuckles softly, but Coyote was not careful. He grew too excited. He did not place the stars with patience, as the other animals might have done. No, Coyote tossed them wildly, scattering them across the heavens. Some formed shapes and patterns, but others landed where they pleased, crooked and uneven. And so, the sky became not only beautiful, but also playful, mischievous, just like Coyote himself. The people looked up in wonder. Some laughed at the crooked shapes, some marveled at the brightness. One child pointed at the sky and said, "It looks like Coyote's paw prints are all over it." And indeed, they were. The stars became Coyote's gift to the world, a gift, both imperfect and perfect at once. A reminder that beauty is not always neat, not always ordered. Sometimes it is wild. Sometimes it is free. As you breathe, think of the stars above you now. They are not all evenly spaced. They are not all bright in the same way. Yet together, they create a sky of wonder. So too in life your own path may not be perfect, may not be orderly, yet it is beautiful. Hust acides, breathe in acceptance, breathe out self-judgment. You, like the stars, are exactly where you are meant to be. The elder leans back, their voice fading into the crackle of the fire, and so they whisper. Coyote gave us the stars, a sky that is bright, alive, playful, and full of stories. Each night, when you look upward, remember the trickster's gift, and remember that even in the darkest times, there is light waiting to shine. The fire flickers. The sky above is alive with countless stars. You feel your body sinking into the earth, your heart steady, your mind quiet. This is the end of part 1 of Coyote and the Stars, a legend of light, laughter, and the endless gift of the night sky. The elder leans forward, their hands warm in the glow of the fire. Now that the stars filled the sky, they say, the people gathered to watch. They pointed, they laughed, they whispered to one another. The children saw animals in the shapes above, bears, eagles, and wolves. The elders saw patterns they had long dreamed of, and Coyote, wagging his tail proudly, grinned at them all. But Coyote's work was not finished yet. Coyote tilted his head at the heavens. His eyes sparkled with mischief. The stars are beautiful, he thought, but they need more. They need stories. They need meaning. So Coyote began to name them. He pointed to a cluster of stones and said, "That is a coyote's paw print." He pointed to another group and said, "That is a rabbit, hopping across the sky." The people laughed, shaking their heads, for some of Coyote's names were silly, while others were clever, but still, they remembered them. And in time, those stars became stories told again and again. Close your eyes, look up at the night sky in your imagination. See the stars scattered across the heavens, glowing gently. Now, let your mind wander. What shapes do you see? A bird, a mountain, a hand reaching outward? Give them names, whisper them to yourself. Let the stars become your story. Breathe in wonder, breathe out, calm. The night is alive with your imagination. The elder chuckles. Of course, Coyote could not resist a trick or two. Sometimes, he would tell one child that a star meant one thing, and then tell another child it meant something different. He enjoyed the confusion, watching the people argue and laugh. But behind the tricks, Coyote had a deeper lesson. The stars do not belong to one story alone. They belong to everyone. Each person can look upward and see their own path, their own shapes, their own meaning. Think of your own life, your own journey. Others may tell you what it means. Others may try to name your stars for you. But tonight, you are free to see your own sky, free to decide your own meaning, free to shape your own story. Breathe in self-trust. Breathe out doubt. Your sky is yours alone. The elder's voice grows lively again. Soon, the other animals grew curious. They wanted to add their own touch to the heavens. The bear lumbered forward and asked Coyote to place a group of stars to show his great strength. The eagle spread her wings and wanted stars to reflect her flight. The turtle asked for a slow, steady pattern, a circle that would never break. Coyote, ever playful, agreed. He tossed stones into the sky for each of them. And so, constellations grew not just from Coyote's mischief, but from the voices of all creatures. Look upward in your imagination once more. See the constellations forming. A gray bear walking across the heavens, an eagle soaring high, a turtle resting, its shell glowing softly. Each one is alive, watching over you, reminding you of their strength, their flight, their patience. Breathe in their gifts. Breathe out your worries. You are guarded by the animals of the stars. The elder lowers their tone, but Coyote was never patient. He grew careless again. In his excitement, he dropped an entire basket of stones at once. The stones scattered wildly, some clumping together, others tumbling far apart. This, the people say, is why some parts of the sky are thick with stars, while others are nearly empty. Coyote laughed at his mistake. But the people shook their heads. They reminded him that even beauty can be born from carelessness. Think of a moment in your life that felt messy, unplanned, or imperfect. Now, imagine it as a cluster of stars in the sky. From a distance, even scattered patterns form constellations. Even mistakes create beauty. Breathe in forgiveness. Breathe out regrets. Your chaos, too, is part of the design. The elder lifts their hands toward the stars. And so, the sky became a storybook. Each star a word. Each constellation a chapter. The people learned to read it, to find guidance in it, to pass its stories from one generation to the next. Coyote may have been a trickster, but his gift was great. He gave us not only light in the darkness, but stories to carry us through the night. Picture yourself lying on soft grass, the night sky above you. The stars are glowing words, spread across a vast page. As you gaze upward, you realize the story being told is your own. The sky reflects your path, your dreams, your heart. Take a breath in and out. You are reading the story of yourself in the stars. The elder's voice softens, like the fading of the fire. Remember, child of the night, the stars are not silent. They are stories. They are memories. They are the laughter of Coyote, scattered across the heavens for us to see. The fire crackles gently. The stars above seem brighter now, alive with meaning. You feel your body sinking deeper into rest, your heart open, your mind calm. The elder smiles, their eyes reflecting the flicker of the fire. Coyote was proud of his work, but he could not help himself. He was a trickster, after all. His heart loved play as much as it loved beauty. One night, while the people gazed at the constellations, Coyote grinned and thought, what if I moved them around? What if I made the people chase the stars with their eyes? Never sure what they would find. And so, Coyote played another trick. The elder lifts their hand to the sky. Coyote tugged at the stars with his paw, pulling one cluster across the heavens. Then he nudged another, sliding it to a new place. The people gasped when they looked up, for the shapes they knew had shifted. What had once been a turtle was now scattered. What had once been a rabbit had become something new. Why do you do this? They asked him. Coyote only laughed. Because stories change. Dreams. Chant. Nothing stays still forever. Think of something in your life that has shifted, something you once thought would stay the same. Like the stars, it moved. It changed shape. It became something new. Breathe in acceptance. Breathe out resistance. You cannot hold the stars in place, nor can you hold life still. But you can trust the beauty of change. The elder's voice grows thoughtful. At first, the people were frustrated. They wanted the stars to stay where they were. They wanted the stories to remain the same. But over time, they learned patience. They realized that each night brought a different sky, a different lesson. Coyote had taught them that life is not meant to be rigid. It is meant to flow, to shift, to surprise. Close your eyes. See the stars above you, shifting, like beads sliding on a thread. At first, the movement feels strange, but then you notice the beauty of it. Each shift creates a new shape, a new story, a new dream. Breathe in and out. You are safe beneath this moving sky, guided by change. The elder chuckles softly. They say that sometimes, when you hear the wind at night, you are hearing Coyote's laughter, for he still plays tricks with the stars, moving them just enough to keep us guessing. But his laughter is not cruel. It is light, playful, a reminder not to take the world too seriously. The stars are a gift, yes, but they are also a game. Think of something that once felt heavy in your heart. Now, imagine Coyote laughing at it, not to mock you, but to remind you. It doesn't need to weigh you down. Feel the laughter soften the heaviness. Feel it lighten in your chest. Breathe in lightness, breathing out heaviness. You are free to laugh. even in the night. The elder's face softens. The children loved Coyote most of all. They laughed at his silly shapes, at his sudden changes, at the way he tossed the stars like pebbles. For them, the night was not frightening. It was playful. They lay on their backs, pointing upward, naming the shapes anew each night, and giggling at Coyote's tricks. Through them, the people remembered joy. Imagine yourself lying on soft grass as a child, looking up at the sky. The stars are playful, like toys scattered across a room. You point at them, laugh at their shapes, and feel no fear. Only wonder. Only joy. Take a deep breath in. Let it out slowly. Return, if only for this moment, to the simple wonder of childhood. The elder lowers their voice. Coyote gave us light and laughter, but he also gave us lessons. He reminded us that the stars are not only for beauty, they are for guidance, for learning, for remembering who we are. His mischief was not just play. It was balance, a reminder that life holds both joy and wisdom, both laughter and lessons. Think of your own life. Where is there laughter? Where is there wisdom? Where is there both at once? Like the stars, your life is not one note. It is many, playful, serious, bright, dim. Breathe in balance. Breathe out imbalance. You are whole in all your contrasts. The elder smiles. In the end, the people thanked Coyote. They knew his tricks would never stop, but they also knew his gift was great. Without him, the night would be empty. Without him, the sky would be dark. Because of Coyote, they had stories to tell, laughter to share, and stars to guide them. See yourself lying beneath the stars. Imagine each one as a gift, shining just for you. Whisper a quiet thank you to the stars, to the stories, to the laughter. To the laughter. With each breath, feel gratitude fill you. With each exhale, feel peace settle deeper into you. You are safe. You are blessed. You are resting beneath gifts older than time. The elder leans back, their story fading into the crackling of the fire. Coyote may be a trickster, but his gift was one of love. Look up tonight, child of the night, and remember those stars are for you. The fire glows softly. The sky above is alive with light. You feel your body heavy now, your breath slow, your mind quiet. The elder smiles, the firelight dancing across their face. After Coyote scattered the stars, the other animals gathered around. They gazed at the sky, each one wanting to leave their own mark. For the stars were not just Coyote's plaything, they were the people's guide, the earth's memory, and the animal's pride. The circle grows larger in your imagination. There, eagle, wolf, turtle, rabbit, deerle. Gathered at the edge of the firelight, their eyes reflecting the night. The elder's voice deepens, heavy like the tread of paws. Bear stepped forward first. Coyote, he said, you may be playful, but I am strong. Give me a place in the sky so the people will remember my strength. Coyote wagged his tail and tossed stones upward. They landed together, forming a shape like a great bear walking across the heavens. And so, when the people looked up, they saw Bear in the night sky, steady and powerful. Close your eyes. Imagine Bear's constellation above you, strong and steady. Feel its strength in your own body, the steady heartbeat, the weight of your breath, the grounding of your spirit. Breathe in Bear's strength. Breathe out your worries. You are safe in the presence of the bear. The elder lifts their hand, mimicking wings. Then Eagle came, wings wide and sharp as the wind. Give me the sky, Eagle said, for I belong to it. The people must remember to soar, to rise abubi, to see far. Coyote grinned and threw stones high, higher than any others, until they spread like the wings of an eagle. Now, when the people looked upward, they saw eagles soaring, guiding them with vision and freedom. Look upward in your imagination. See eagles' constellation stretching wide, wings open across the stars. Feel yourself rising with it, lifted above your worries, able to see far and clearly. Breathe in freedom. Breathe out heaviness. You are light. You are soaring with eagle. The elder lowers their voice, soft and haunting. Wolf padded forward, eyes glowing in the dark. Give me a place among the stars, Wolf said, so that people remember loyalty, family, and the call of the pack. Coyote tossed stones carefully this time, forming the shape of a wolf mid. When the people looked up, they could almost hear Wolf's song across the night, a reminder that no one is truly alone. Imagine Wolf's constellation, its head raised in song. Feel its call echo gently in your heart, reminding you that you belong to something greater. Breathe in connection, breathe out loneliness. You are a part of the pack, safe and loved. The elder's voice slows, steady and patient. Then Turtle came, slow bat-wise. Coyote, he said, place my stars in a circle, so the people remember patience and the cycles of life. Coyote nodded and tossed stones gently, one by one, until they formed a glowing ring. The people looked up and saw the great circle of Turtle, steady and unbroken. Sea turtles, stars above you, glowing in a perfect circle. Let them remind you of patience, of the slow and steady rhythm of life. Breathe in stillness. Breathe out haste. You are safe within the circle of time. The elder smiled softly. Rabbit hopped forward, ears twitching. Give me stars for swiftness and play, he said. And so, Coyote scattered a quick trail of stones, like paw prints, across the sky. Deer stepped lightly and asked for grace. Coyote placed her stars in a soft arc, like antlers, reaching upward. And so the people learned not only strength and vision, but also play and grace. From the night sky, look upward and see Rabbit's paw prints, light and playful Tennessee deer, as antlers rising, graceful and calm. Breathe in playfulness, breathe out tension, breathe in grace, breathe out heaviness. You are both light and graceful, both playful and calm. The elder leans back, gazing at the sky. When the animals had all taken their place, the people looked upward in awe. The heavens were no longer emptied, they were alive. Every star carried meaning. Every constellation carried a lesson. Coyote may have been mischievous, but he had given the world a gift. A sky full of guides, full of stories, full of wonder. Think of the sky above you now. Imagine each constellation as a teacher bear giving you strength, eagle giving you freedom, wolf giving you connection, turtle giving you patience, rabbit giving you play, deer giving you grace. Breathe in their gifts, one by one. Exhale your worries, one by one. You are surrounded by wisdom. You are guided by the stars. The elder chuckles softly, and Coyote, he sat back, wagging his tail, and grinned. For though the animals had taken their places, the sky still carried his paw prints, scattered wild and uneven. The people never forgot that the stars, like life, are both ordered and chaotic, both wise and mischievous. That is Coyote's mark. That is Coyote's. Gift. The fire glows low, the sky above shimmering with countless stars, some steady, some scattered, all alive. The elder's voice fades into the night air. Child of the night, remember the stars are your teachers. They are your companions. They are your guides. Look upward, and you will never be without wisdom. You feel your body heavy now, your breath slow, your mind soft. The stars above you shimmer, gentle and eternal. The turning of the seasons, the elder leans forward, their voice low and steady. The stars Coyote scattered were not only for beauty, they were for guidance. They reminded the people of the turning of the seasons, the endless cycle of autumn, winter, spring, and summer. By watching the stars, the people knew when to plant, when to harvest, when to rest, and when to celebrate. The stars became a calendar, a teacher, and a song of time. The elder's voice softens. like wind moving through golden leaves. In autumn, the people looked to the stars of Bear and Rabbit. Bear reminded them to prepare for the long nights ahead, to gather strength and provisions. Rabbit reminded them to play even as the days grew shorter. Autumn was the season of letting go, of releasing what no longer served. Imagine yourself walking through an autumn forest. The leaves drift gently around you, gold and red, carried by the breeze. Above, Coyote's stars shimmer, glowing softly in the cool sky. You see Bear's constellation steady, reminding you of strength. You see Rabbit's paw prints, reminding you of joy. Now, imagine your worries as leaves. Watch them fall, one by one, carried away by the wind. Breathe in release. Breathe out heaviness. You are lighter now, like the trees. The elder's tone lowers, like a hush of snow falling. In winter, the people looked to Turtle. His stars formed a circle, reminding them that life continues even when it slows. Winter was a time of stillness, of rest, of gathering wisdom. The people sat by the fire, telling stories under the long nights, and trusted the stars to guide them through the dark. Picture yourself in a snowy meadow, wrapped in warmth. The air is crisp, the world quiet. Above, Turtle's stars glow like a perfect circle in the night sky. You breathe slowly, deeply, in rhythm with the stillness of the season. Breathe in calm, breathe out haste. You are safe in the silence of winter. The elder's voice brightens, like the sound of water melting from ice. In spring, the stars of Eagle returned, soaring high in the heavens. They reminded the people that renewal was near, that the earth would bloom again, that rivers would run freely. Spring was a season of hope, of planting, of singing new songs beneath the stars. See yourself in a green meadow as the first flowers bloom. The earth smells fresh, the rivers sing softly. Above, eagle stars stretch their wings, reminding you to rise with a new season, to embrace fresh beginnings. Breathe in hope, breathe out weariness. You are renewed like the spring earth. The elder's voice warms, like sunlight spreading across a field. In summer, the stars of Deer shone bright, her antlers curved like open arms, reminding the people of grace and abundance. Summer was the season of light, of celebration, of giving thanks for the earth's generosity. Imagine yourself lying in tall grass, the summer sky above glowing with countless stars. Deer's constellation rises, graceful and calm, shining with abundance. You feel warmth on your skin, joy in your chest, peace in your heart. Breathe in gratitude. Breathe out tension. You are bathed in the golden light of summer. The elder lowers their voice again, soft as the crackle of firewood. And so the stars, scattered by Coyote, carried the lessons of the seasons. Autumn taught release. Winter taught rest. Spring taught renewal. Summer taught gratitude. Together, they formed the circle of time. A circle as endless as Turtle's stars, as steady as Bear's walk, as playful as Rabbit's leaps, as soaring as Eagle's wings. Think of your own season tonight. Are you letting go like autumn, resting like winter, renewing like spring, celebrating like summer? Whatever your season is, it belongs. It has its wisdom. It has its gifts. Breathe in acceptance. Breathe out resistance. You are safe in your season. The elder chuckles softly. Of course, Coyote did not let the people forget his paw prints. Amid the constellations of animals and cycles, his scattered stars remained. They were a reminder that even in order, there is play. Even in cyclist there is surprise, that life is both pattern and mischief, both plan and wonder. Think of your own life. There are patterns, your routines, your habits, your seasons, but there are also surprises, laughter, and change. Breathe in the order. Breathe out the play. Breathe in the play. Breathe out the order. You carry both, just as the sky carries both Coyote and the seasons. The elder leans back, gazing at the stars overhead. The night sky is alive, with constellations, cycles, and paw prints of mischief. Remember, Child of the night, they whisper. The stars above you carry the seasons within them. Let them guide you, let them soothe you, let them remind you that you are part of the great circle of time. You feel your body sinking deeper into rest, your breath steady, your mind soft. The stars above shimmer, endless and kind. The elder's voice drops into a hush, like the soft wind moving through pine needles. The stars were Coyote's gift, but the night itself held its own voices, its own lessons. Listen closely, the elder whispers, and you will hear the world sing. Around the circle, the listeners tilt their heads, and in the silence, the night becomes alive. The elder smiles faintly. First, you hear the crickets. Their steady chirping is the heartbeat of the night. They remind us that even in darkness, there is rhythm, life, and patience. Coyote laughed once when he heard them, saying, "They sound like they're keeping time for me while I toss the stars." And perhaps he was right. Their song is the rhythm of the web of life. Close your eyes and imagine the steady chirp of crickets around you. Hear their rhythm, constant and calming. Now let your breath follow their song. Inhale slowly with their chirp. Exhale slowly with their chirp. The crickets are singing you into rest. The elder's eyes gleam like moonlight. Then comes the owl. Its call is low and haunting, carrying wisdom through the trees. The owl sees what others cannot. It guides the spirit through the dark, showing us truths hidden from the sun. Coyote respected Owl, though he often teased it. "You see too much," he once told Owl. But even Coyote could not deny the wisdom in Owl's flight. See yourself standing in a quiet forest clearing. An owl perches high on a branch, its eyes glowing gold. It spreads its wings and flies silently across the night. Follow it in your imagination. It leads you through the darkness, not with fear, but with calm, quiet guidance. Breathe in wisdom, breathe out fear. The owl keeps watch over you. The elder tilts their head, as though listening to water. Far away, the river sings. Its current flows, never stopping, never tiring. The people say the river carries dreams, some rushing, some gentle. Coyote loved the river. He often sat by its banks, throwing pebbles in to watch the ripples. "Dreams are like this," he said once. "They move, they change, but they always flow forward. Imagine yourself beside a wide river at night. The moonlight shimmers on its surface. The water moves steadily, endlessly, carrying with it your thoughts, your dreams, your memories. Now, place one of your worries on a leaf and watch the river carry it away. Place another and another until the water holds them all. Breathe and release. Breathe out, peace. The river carries your burdens away." The elder gestures toward the dark trees, and around us, the forest stands guard. Its trees rise tall, their branches holding the sky. Its roots run deep, anchoring the earth. The forest is the great guardian of night. When Coyote looked upon it, he wagged his tail and said, "Even I cannot trick the trees. They know too much." The forest reminds us of stillness, of strength, of the embrace of the earth itself. See yourself lying in a soft clearing, surrounded by tall trees. Their trunks rise like pillars, their leaves whispering above you. You feel their protection, their stillness, their strength. You are small, but you are safe in their embrace. Breathe in stillness. Breathe out restlessness. The forest is holding you. The elder leans closer, their voice like a secret. This land has always spoken through its nights. The crickets teach rhythm. The owl teaches wisdom. The river teaches flow. The forest teaches stillness. And above them all, Coyote's stars sparkle, mischievous and bright, reminding us to laugh, to dream, to live with joy. Breathe with the night around you. Inhale with the cricket song. Exhale with the owl's wings. Inhale with the river's flow. Exhale with the forest's stillness. Each breath ties you deeper into the web of the night. Each breath carries you closer to sleep. The elder chuckles, eyes twinkling. And Coyote, he wagged his tail and said, "Even the night is my friend. It sings while I play. It teaches while I laugh." And so, the people understood. The stars, the animals, the night itself, each had its place. Each belonged to the web. Each was a gift. Think of yourself now, lying beneath the stars, surrounded by the sounds of the night. Crickets, owls, rivers, forests, each one sings for you. You are not separate. You belong to this night. You are part of its song. Breathe in belonging. Breathed out loneliness. You are home. Here. Now. The elder's voice fades into the quiet sounds of the world. The fire glows low. The stars shimmer. The night sings softly around you. Child of the night. Bay, whisper. Rest easy. The night is your friend. The stars are your companions, and Coyote's laughter lingers above, reminding you that even sleep is part of the game of life. You feel your body heavy, your breath slow, your mind quiet. The night cradles you, carrying you deeper into rest. The elder's voice softens into a whisper, almost blending with the hush of the air. All nights must pass, they say. Even the longest night must yield to the dawn. Coyotes, stars, scattered across the heavens, shine until the sun returns. And when the first light touches the horizon, the stars grow faint, but their lessons remain. The night teaches, but the morning renews. The elder lifts a dreamcatcher in their hand, letting it sway. Through the night, the dreamcatcher holds your shadows, catching your worries and fears. But it does not keep them forever. When the sun rises, its light pours through the circle, and all that was heavy dissolves. The web is cleared, the spirit is cleansed. The dawn is forgiveness. The dawn is beginning again. Close your eyes and see the horizon before you. The sky is dark, but slowly, pale silver spreads across it. Above, a dreamcatcher glows faintly. In its web you see the small shadows of your worries, tangled and waiting. Now, the sun begins to rise. A golden light touches the web, and instantly, every shadow dissolves into the morning air. You are free. You are clear. You are new. Breathe in light. Breathe out shadows. The elder gestures upward. Have you seen the colors of dawn? First the gray, then the silver, 10T pink, 10T gold. The morning does not rush. It comes gently, step by step, just as peace enters the heart slowly, softly, when we allow it. This, too, is Coyote's lesson. That laughter and light arrive not in a sudden strike, but in a gentle unfolding. Picture the night sky above you. Now, slowly, watch the first gray light stretch across it. See silver spreading like a soft veil. See pink glowing like a blush of warmth. See gold pouring like sunlight through the trees. Each color touches you in turn, softening your breath, warming your heart, clearing your mind. You are wrapped in dawn's colors. The elder's voice deepens. The people rose each morning with gratitude. They thanked Coyote for the stars that guided them through the night. They thanked the sun for clearing the sky at dawn. In their hearts, they knew that each day was a chance to begin again. Each morning, they were made new. Think of something heavy you carried yesterday. Now, imagine the dawn dissolving it. Breathe in forgiveness. Breathe out regret. Think of something new you wish to embrace today. Imagine the sun rising and filling your heart with that new light. Breathe in renewal. Breathe out weariness. The morning is your beginning. The elder chuckles softly. And what of Coyote? The people say he never slept through the night. He wandered. He laughed. He tossed stars. Even as the dawn approached, when the sun rose, he wagged his tail and squinted at its brightness, grumbling that the stars were harder to see. But still, he loved the morning. For dawn reminded him that even tricksters must rest, even mischief must pause, even play must bow to the day. Coyote's paw prints are in the night sky, but his smile lives in the sunrise. Think of the playful parts of yourself, the laughter, the joy, the spark of mischief. Now imagine them bathed in morning light, refreshed, renewed, ready for a new day. Breathe and play. Breathe out heaviness. Even mischief becomes wisdom when touched by dawn. The elder lifts their hand to the brightening sky. The sun and the stars are not enemies. They share the heavens. One rules the night, one rules the day, but both are part of the same circle. So do in our lives light and dark. Laughter and sorrow, play and wisdom, each belongs. Each completes the other. The dawn does not destroy the stars. It only softens them, reminds us that their lessons wait for the night to come again. See the circle of the sky, turning night flowing into day, day flowing into night. See the stars glimmering faintly in the early morning. See the sun rising bright and steady. Feel yourself part of that circle, resting in its rhythm. Breathe in day. Breathe out night. Breathe in night. Breathe out day. You are balanced in the circle. The elder lowers their dreamcatcher, their voice almost like a prayer. Child of the night, may you rest without fear. May your stars guide you. May your dawn renew you. Whatever dreams you carry, let the sun clear them. Whatever burdens you hold, let the light dissolve them. The dawn is your beginning. The day is your gift. The fire has faded to ash. The horizon glows gold. The stars above are soft, fading but not gone, still whispering their stories. You feel your body heavy, your breath deep, your heart calm. The dawn has touched you, cleared you, renewed you.